Good evening, blindies. Welcome to our Saturday night special, Corona question time. So, any of you guys out there that have got any questions for me, drop them in the comments, and next Saturday night, I'm going to give you all my answers. But I've also got questions for you guys. Now, I've heard a bit of a rumour. Very good at tracking down rumours. Apparently, some of you buggers got some pretty cool cars tucked away in your sheds. So, tell the blind man what you drive, what you're building, what you want to build. On our segment yesterday, I did supercars and asked what was your favourite supercar. Pretty sad responses, guys, like 3 people commented. But to those that did, good on you guys, and yes, the A9X will always be my favourite. But, what do you drive? What are you building? What's broken in your shed? Come on, fess up. I know that you have all got something out there. I'm feeling a bit better this evening, so I thought I'd knock out a video while I was up to it. And this is my question to you. What's in the shed? What's in my shed? Nothing. I ain't got a shed. Blind garage don't even have a garage. We generally work out of the paddock in the yard. But the Fairlane's still sitting up the side. Chuck a battery in that, it'll skid its life away. Brittany's good for that. But she's still resting her feet, waiting for my brother to come and pick her up. Captain's up at my friend's place, resting his feet on the front lawn. Bit of grass under his heels for a while. And Nugget's still romping around out on the farm. Apparently it makes a bloody brilliant water transporter. Who'd have thought? Ford station wagons can actually come in handy. What else have we got in the cars? We got the little Astra. You don't know if you remember the Astra. Well, we got a 2002 Astra, and during the fires, it was one of our water vehicles as well, and unfortunately the fuel pump burnt out, and it's Astra. We couldn't be bothered getting it going. But there's light at the end of the tunnel for it. Gary, GTS 660, my partner in crime on the channel, and his baby Lucy. Well, because of all the stuff that's in Lucy's engine bay, it's a bit of an issue with power steering. Well, our little Astra is going to donate its electric power steering to Lucy, and the rest of the car, I'm going to pull it apart, scrap it, and I'm going to do it blind style, so stay tuned for that one. So, that's where we stand with the cars. As far as the bikes go, the Trike and Cutie Pie are still in the trailer, halfway through the engine swap. Hopefully I'll have that done by the end of next week. I've been crook, so I've been taking time off. The Honda's still tucked away at my mates. The Burnout bike, the Cruiser bike, and Jackson's GSX are still all tucked away out the farm, nice and safe. And that's where I stand with all my broken cars and bikes and what's happening with them. So, tell me what's happening with your stuff. What did you break? How did you break it? How are you going to fix it? Or what do you think you might break next? What are you building? Surely you're building something. We're all tinkering with something. So, they're the question the blind man wants to know. Surely you've got questions for me, and I don't care what they are. I'll give my best shot at trying to answer it for you. So that's our Saturday episode. And just before I go, I'd like to say my final thoughts. Rest in peace to Dr. Jeffrey Edelson and Jonathan Coleman. Now, both these blokes, Bridge Aussies, legends from the 80s and 90s. Most of you won't know, Jeffrey Edelson used to be the blind man's doctor. If it wasn't for Jeffrey Edelson, I probably wouldn't walk today after my Horsfall in 1988. He did my surgery and helped with my recovery. He also reset my nose numerous times for me over the years. And he's a car nut. He had a true passion for car. Hence the Pink Pantera from the 80s. Look that up on your Google searches. He also had a yellow Lamborghini, a couple of Ferraris. But the car that me and him discussed the most, and this will probably surprise a lot of people, he owned an old FC Holden Special, and it was his favourite. Had a grey motor in it, free on the tree manual, and you could just hear the love and passion in his voice when he was talking about that old rig. Jonathan Coleman, another car nut. You know, if a lot of you might know, he was in the movie Midnight Spares. Plays a shonky car dealer or announcer kind of guy in it, and pretty B-rate Australian movie, but we'll get on to Australian car movies in future episodes. But yeah, Jonathan Coleman, he was another car nut. I think he used to own a HQ Monaro years ago. Don't know what happened to it, but yeah, two Australian legends that were car nuts that have passed away in the last fortnight. Jeffrey Edelson, Jonathan Coleman, rest in peace, guys. Anyway, that's our Saturday special Blind Garage Q&A. I've asked questions. You can ask me some questions during the week, and next Saturday we'll reconvene and we'll get some answers. This is the best way I could think of doing it until I can go live. So, remember the rules, guys. Keep ties, don't ever tell you.
Stop.